Sam Hamm and Joe Quinones return to Tim Burton's movie universe as the Joker's gang attempt a daring multi-million-dollar heist all across Gotham as the town readies for Halloween, putting pressure on the Dark Knight, Harvey Dent, and Jim Gordon. Sam Hamm, writer of the original Batman '89 movie, returns to the characters he helped define on the big screen, and it's as though he never left. This first issue, which takes place sometime after the first movies, explores more of the things that didn't make it into those movies or were barely in those movies, specifically a really expanded role for Harvey Dent, who in the film is played by Billy D. Williams, and here pretty much is as well. Much like Batman's early stories, like say Long Halloween and stuff like that, this issue paired Batman with Harvey Dent as they both want to crack down on crime throughout Gotham, but both have hugely different views on how to do that, thus leading to them butting heads with one another. Not only that, but Harvey comes for Bruce looking for his backing in dealing with crime, thus putting Batman in a unique position. One thing that Sam does is kind of pit Harvey against Jim Gordon, who in the Burton films really was kind of a non-character. He was there, but he was only there to really deliver some exposition and just kind of stand around in the background. He wasn't a character like we see in the Nolan films or other films and TV series. And here we find out that he's kind of using Batman to sort of mop up his messes and stuff like that, and it leads to Batman being caught in the middle of who to side with, be it Jim or Harvey Dent, because they both have very good points on how to deal with crime. It's definitely something I wasn't expecting for this series. I expected a bit more of sort of a nostalgia sort of feeling for the series and sort of hitting all those points the movies did and sort of reiterating that sort of stuff, so I like there's a bit more depth to it. Joe Quinones, one of my favourite DC artists, lent his immense talent to the book, capturing the feel of the Burton films almost perfectly while expanding on them and slightly changing some things, like giving Gordon a bit more of a classic look with everything else almost as it was in those films. In fact, a lot of the stuff he pulls from established things and other comics like Dee Dee's and stuff like that, and then put through the Burton aesthetic, came out looking really quite perfect and just looked fantastic. Batman '89 issue 1 was a fantastic first issue that cracked open the Burtonverse movies even more, expanding some of the side characters from said films and going in a really awesome direction with Harvey, Jim, and Batman's traditional relationship. I'm going to give this issue a 10 out of 10.